that you want so much of. Who are they? Where did they come from? What is their name? That's what happens on this side of the bridge. But we go across the bridge now in the circle of 12 to a place that is so different than this place. It's a place of creation and beauty, of perfectness, if you wish, of complete and total safety, because it's your soul. It's your own spiritual soul. It's protected, it's a piece of divinity, and it's you. I want you to come with me to this place. And on the way across the bridge, I want you to feel the specialness of where you're going tonight. Come with me. Take my hand. How many times have we done this? For those of you who have been in the circle of 12, it continues and continues. It's beautiful. For those of you who have just arrived, it is a trip from that which is completely known and comfortable to the unknown and not so comfortable until you find out what's there. Humans don't necessarily like to move into places they're not familiar with. Many of you are now familiar with this. Some of you are just coming along. This is a magnificent place, if you wish to call it a place at all. It resounds with the magnificence of God, of Spirit. It resounds with the splendor of who you are. And that's the message. It's a message we have been giving for years. It's a message that says you are a part of creation. You are a part of God. God is in you. And when you're not here on this planet, your soul romps around the universe. A beautiful thought. Where you can see, feel, hear every single vibration that exists. Can you imagine such a sensory overload? Can you imagine the most beautiful music that ever existed and amplify it 10, 15 times, not in volume, but in beauty? And then have it singing all the time, playing all the time. Amazing. That's who you are. You arrive at this place and there's a doorway, as there often is, and it invites you to go through it. The place itself, well, it's different for everyone. And the reason for that is that it has no physicality. In other words, it's not actually a place, and we've said that many times. But it's something that you can visualize multidimensionally. It's the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. With the lights, with the sounds, you might say. With the beauty of earth, if that's what you wish it to be. With the sunsets, if that's what you wish it to see. Which to be, it is your creation. It comes from the essence of you. Well, Cryion, why can't you show it to us? And the answer is yes. Impossible. You cannot see what you're not able to see. You can only visualize what is inside you that vaguely you can remember. That's what being a human is like, where so much of this is veiled from you, but so much is there as well. The part that is there is the part we speak of now. Caring, nurturing. I want you to meet an angel tonight. Go through the door with me. The name on the door is yours. You cannot pronounce it. Some have yet to even see it. It's a spiritual name. It's not in any letters. It's stamped in energy. And you cannot see it because you're not equipped to see it right now. But if you could, you'd know exactly what it meant and what it was. Come into a giant room, as we've gone before, where you cannot see the ceiling is too high, the walls are too far away, and there is a single chair, a light on the chair. It's an inviting place because there's no audience in front of you, there's nobody to please, there's only the chair. And the chair invites you to sit in it and be loved. And that's what's going to happen right now. We speak of the engine of caring, the engine of nurturing that you have as a human being. That is then inclusive of love and compassion and kindness and all these other attributes that we've talked about. But isn't it odd that we want to call it something else? Caring, nurturing. I want you to meet yet again the angel that steps forward who knows you, and you know this angel, Raphael. Raphael, one of the most favorite in the green mist, Raphael, the one of compassion and love and caring and beauty. Raphael is going to administer to you as you have been asked to do with the others on this planet. Raphael is going to tank you up today with compassion and kindness, but more than that, nurturing, caring. This angel knows your name. This angel has known you far before there was an earth. Far, far longer than there was an earth. This is the angel of love. You were created in love. You are a timeless being without beginning, without an end. Your soul is part of the universe. Raphael knows you and greets you like an old friend. Welcome back. Raphael is pleased that you have seen the ability to go to your soul now in this new energy and sit there and be administered to. Raphael wants to touch you. Do you give permission? Raphael comes and touches you and your shoulders and walks around to the front and takes your hands and looks you in the eye. And today, Raphael says, I want you to sit and be cared for. Raphael has an entourage that shows up and wants to nurture and care for you right now as you sit. And boy, do you need it. And Raphael knows you need it. Raphael starts to move back and forth even through you and deposit that which is the most caring and nurtured feeling you've ever had. You are loved by this Creator and the angels that stand before you. Loved. You are known by Spirit. Known. You're loved, you're known, and you are being administered to because of that. To show you that things are different than anyone has ever told you. You are magnificent, and your soul is on purpose in the universe, on earth, on purpose. Perhaps you need to come here more often. And you know you can. As often as you wish. You can hear my voice tell you to cross the bridge with me, and let's do this again. So in that mysterious now, which is the past, the present, and the future, I might even say to you, welcome back. And you might know what that meant. You're here to be cared for. You're here to sit and be nurtured. You're here to be hugged today. And That is Raphael. Dear ones, I would not give you these kinds of visions if they were not so. I am Cryion. I have come to this planet for one reason: to tell you about you, to invite you to discover your magnificence and start to reprogram yourself from anything anyone has ever told you that is different from that. This is who you are. And as you discover it, relax, be peaceful, and know who you are. You are irreplaceable, dear human being. And so it is.
listening to Healing Wednesday. I'm sure, Joy, that you are not alone. So I hope everyone takes inspiration from what you're sharing with us. So Joy continues and says, I made a statement without any anger of any kind while completing an everyday task. My partner became angry and said I had a tone. He continued in an angry outburst. In this moment, I felt unbalanced and I remembered the answer from Cryion about anger. I responded without anger, but my response was not heard. I realised this was not about me. This was not my issue. I consciously chose to re-listen to Cryion channelings. I experienced a healing. I became calm in a safe place. I lit a candle and remembered that I am the lighthouse. In order to focus on the candlelight, I turned the light off in the room. It was dark and I received another gift. There was a beautiful full moon shining across the lake from my window. In that moment, my perspective changed and I felt loved and blessed. I sent love and compassion to my partner and I placed him on the healing list, and I am sending love to him every day and to all of the Circle of 12 members and more. At 11:11 every day, I send healing comfort to all those I have harmed in any way in all directions of time. This is my healing and my miracle moment. Joy, you are such an inspiration. Thank you for being the beautiful lighthouse you are. And I love the example of you sending healing energy and comfort to anyone you've harmed in any timeline. So beautiful. So let's send let's send an energy of the entity Cryion to Joy's husband. I love the thought of that kind of being clandestinely sending him a love missile because he actively avoids Healing Wednesday. Well, guess what? You can't actively avoid our love because it's coming right to you right now. So, and any other partner, by the way, who actively avoids Healing Wednesday and actively avoids Cryion and love, you can't help it. We're sending it anyway. So here's what I'd like to do. Set the intention that we are going to send a love missile to anyone who is actively avoiding trying to have anything to do with the message of the Creator. So I invite you to close your eyes and just focus on the energy of your heart. And there is such capacity within your heart to generate the feelings and emotions of love, compassion, kindness, and benevolence. And as we focus on generating this feeling of love, compassion, and kindness, let us send a love missile to all of those who are holding the Creator behind a filter. And so this love missile, the intention of the love missile is simply to dissolve any filters that may be in place for those who are resisting the broadcast of love from the Creator. And so we're just sending love, compassion, benevolence. There is zero judgment in this. The filters, we all have them at some level. So we're just sending that energy to dissolve any filter that exists that stops the receiving of the love from the Creator. Beautiful. And so now we turn our attention and focus to those who are requesting prayers of help and benevolence. And while our focus is placed on this group, again, we wish to send the energy of love to dissolve any filters that may be in the way of them receiving their miracle moment. And they may be subconscious filters that we're not even aware of that exist. And it doesn't even need to be identified, because love will disarm all energies that are not love itself. And so we continue sending wave after wave of love, specifically targeting any filters to dissolve, so that nothing remains but the love that is sent. And let us now extend that to our family of humanity. There are filters of growing up, filters of the culture we are in, filters of our gender, filters from those who taught us. So we just want to shower and send the energy of love to all of those filters, so that they may soften and dissolve and invite the energy of allowance, the allowance to receive love and benevolence. And so let us now invite the energy of Cryion that can help us to dissolve any filters that we may have, so that we can deepen our connection with the Creator. Thank you, Cryion. We are ready.
Greetings, dear ones. I'm Cryion. Come a little closer. This is the Circle of 12. It's simply a meditation. It doesn't ask a human to change their mind about what they believe. Not really. It doesn't ask a human to do anything that was against that which they might already be willing to do. It doesn't ask them to join anything. It only asks every human to drop into their heart and consider who they are. It's a safe place. It's not even a strange place. Some would say that meditation itself, or listening to a channeler, is a strange place. And that's what they've been told. If that's you, I invite you to choose for yourself how odd this might be. Do you believe in angels? Most of humanity actually does. The idea that there could be some kind of a spiritual, influential messenger? Yes. And history is filled with the idea that angels have come down in almost every belief system, and they have touched humans in certain ways. Do you believe in a creative source, God, Spirit? If you do, in any form at all, is it too much for you to think that this God or Spirit loves you enough to give you a loving message? Perhaps you were told, well, God doesn't work that way. Is that what you believe as well, as you were told from some authority? Some authority who tells you how God works and does not work? Or are you willing, perhaps, to choose for yourself? This is not a gentleman, a man sitting in a chair on a streaming broadcast trying to sell you something. And this is what the idea is of so many in your culture. Without listening to any meditations, any circle of 12s, any channeling, their mind is made up. That's what this is about. I am trying to sell you something. I'm trying to sell you on the free choice of your own decision about who you are. This meditation takes you across an imaginary bridge, a bridge between that which you know and that which you don't know. Is that fair enough for you? Is it too spooky? Is it cult-like? Let's find out. Come with me right now. Take my hand. Let's go across this bridge. A guided meditation is simply that. I guide you into a visualization. Don't come unless you're comfortable. You cross this bridge in love. And what you expect is something good, this or something better for you. It's a safe place where no one is going to talk you into anything or make you do anything besides examine your own truth, your own magnificence. And as you cross this bridge, you enter into such a beautiful energy, which we say is you visiting your own soul. Tell me about what you have been told about your soul. Human? Do you have one or not? Almost all humanity says, yes, of course I have one, and it's somewhere off in the distance, and it's in heaven, it's on the other side of that veil. So it is there. What if you could visit it? What if you could go there and see that beauty that God provides? The love that God provides. That's where we are going. Does that bother you? Circle of 12 members, you can see I'm talking to those perhaps the first time here, or might even be doubting it. To let them know that this is a safe place of beauty and love, compassion, where no one asks anyone to do anything they might otherwise do. Go through an imaginary door with me, which is still there. After 3 years, this door takes you into another area and invites you to know that something's coming. And it's always something good that is coming. This is no exception. It's a guided meditation designed to help you love yourself. It's a guided meditation to help you feel better when it's over. It doesn't call for any action. It doesn't call for you to get up and go do something. Instead, it invites you to relax. Sit down. There's a chair here. Sit down. If you're not already sat, sit down. In the visualization, in this meditation, you take a seat and prepare to be administered to be prayed for, to have a visitor, if you wish, who is going to talk to you about how magnificent you are. It's a good thing. It's not a trick. It doesn't ask you to do anything but listen to information about yourself. Do you believe in angels? Visualize one coming in right now. Jeremiah. Jeremiah is an interesting energy in history. It's an angel of transition, you might say, of change. So here is an angel that would help you through changing times. Do you have any? Are there any for you? Anything happening in your life that is bothering you because it's a change to something that is different, and you don't know the future, perhaps, or you're a little concerned because you feel a change coming, perhaps. Well, here is an angel that will sit before you, hold your hand, and tell you about it. Is that something that you will accept? Why not? Figuratively, take the hand of this angel while it starts to talk to you. Here is the change you don't expect. Dear human being, this angel will say to you, are you aware that you can change your own chemistry, your own DNA, and that your own scientists have started to see these things? Not to the extent that I'm going to tell you, but with an idea that indeed something is happening. What if you could change your own bodily chemistry so that whatever happens next for you is peaceful, is beautiful, that it wouldn't be anxious, that you can walk right into change and not worry about it before it happens? Is this starting to relate to anything in your life? This is the purpose for tonight's Circle of 12. That you might sit there and say, I accept this message, that there is more than I understand. In the generic spirituality of anything that I've learned in my belief system, I know God is love. I know angelic realm things are real. I'm ready to accept it. And if you are, there's a lot of information that may sound odd or strange or weird only because it's science that has not appeared yet. Did you get that? So many times there are those that say, I only believe what has been proven by the scientists of my day. What if you had said that 200 years ago? There are so many things that have happened that have been proven in 200 years. And if that was you 200 years ago, you'd have been wrong. And now you go, oh, I see. Oh, yes, they showed. Oh, yes, science has come along. Would you go then the next 20 years with me? Are there things that you don't know that are coming, that you think are strange and weird and odd, that are really science and will be shown to you when the time is right and it comes? And the answer is yes, because it already has. That's the way it works. Odd things are not odd after a number of years, and you find out why. Love is consistent through history. Why don't you go with that one? Does God love you enough to give you peace over what's coming in your life? Yes or no? I think you'd have that answer. Even the unbeliever who may be sitting here has to say, yes, God has enough love for me. And if you are one that will go to that extent with me, just to say, God loves me enough that I can listen, then now you know what the circle of 12 is all about. The angel, Jeremiah, wants to sit and infuse you with the ability to have peace during change in your life, especially that which is chemical, which may change the healing of your body. Do you have anything at all that hurts? Do you have anything you're worried about in your body? Is there anything? And most will say, there is. Why don't you let the love of God transmute that and make you feel not only better, but perhaps when you awaken, you'll say, I don't know why, but something has changed. And if it has, welcome to the magnificence that you really are. In this safe place, we give you this message, and always have, through all of these years. Dear ones, you're bigger than you thought. There is so much there already for you to glean and understand that you've been kept from it simply by unbelief. Maybe it's time to open that just a little bit. Sit and be administered to by this beautiful angelic realm entity who represents the love of God. Stay. Stay. I am Cryion in love with humanity, and so it is.